Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina, Lake Taneycomo. Jack and I are out doing one cast today. It's Monday the 3rd of March. Get that out of your way, Jackson. I've come up here to the trophy area. They're not running any water. They might just have started the water. I'm not sure yet. There seems to be a little bit of current. There's a lot of wind that's blowing up here too. It's about that time of the evening where they might start running it. Blake has got, because I didn't rig this, a little beaded scud. It's got some gold wrap. It looks like a number 16. I think 7X tippet to a number 14 black zebra with a brass head, looks like. And then about 2 feet or so to the float. Yeah, it really does look like there's a little bit of current, just not much. And I've got my boat, there's the tennis courts. I've got the boat backed up onto the shallow flat. And like I said, I think there's a little bit of current. I can't still, it's so slight, it's actually pretty nice if there is some current, but I am going to have to play the angle game because the water is, or the wind is coming over my shoulder and pushing me, trying to push me across. I've noticed that there's quite a few fish midging out here, which should be pretty good with my zebra. Although I think I'm dragging bottom a little bit out there with my bottom fly. Nothing on the first cast. I have not been fishing here since last week. I went over to the Spring River Thursday and fished with a friend of mine, Paul Cruz, over in Oklahoma. That's a river that flows into Grand Lake along with the Neosho. And we fished for white bass and crappie and caught quite a few of each. Even caught a couple of hybrids. Had a really good day with Paul. And then yesterday, or I guess Saturday morning, we got up and went to Megan's house over in Rogers, Arkansas, and spent the day going to 2 basketball games and a soccer game with the grandkids. Ran into one of the gals that Megan went to school with, used to come over to the house all the time, Amber and her kids. That was a treat. And I guess Amber said her husband watches one cast every night, so that's cool. Came home Sunday and playing catch up. So far, they are not liking my offering. See, there's not very many fish surfacing at all. Ooh, there's one flashed close to my float. I might have to go a little deeper. I don't know. We'll just try this for a minute. See a few midges skating across the surface. One more try and then I'm gonna switch it up. I left the flies on here that Blake was using, and just kind of look around a little bit. Fish are actually pretty inactive right now. We've got a frat coming through tomorrow. A little bit of rain. Okay, I'm gonna switch it up. See if I can catch that fish. I saw him come up and surface. I threw right out in front of him, see if he's gonna eat it. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I've switched it up. I've got a 50th ounce sculpin jig on with an orange head, and I had to increase the size of the float because the other float was too small. It would have sunk it. It's 4 foot deep. And I've already got a fish. It's pretty cool. Sometimes I have a hard time understanding why they hit a great big old ugly orange-headed jig and not a little scud or a zebra midge that kind of looks like what they usually eat. I'm not complaining. It works. Not a bad rainbow either. 15, 16 inches maybe. Got something going on up there. We were driving home last night. There was a grass fire or something. There was a lot of smoke in the area coming out of Arkansas. This Blake's down on Bull Shoals. Crappie fishing, maybe? Maybe whites, maybe walleye. Maybe whatever bites. Another pretty good fish. Jack, you got to move. Excuse me. If I can just pick him up. Pretty rainbow. A little shorter, maybe. Okay. That wind is just coming and going. Look at me. I'm only leaving it in one spot about a couple minutes. Figure if they don't hit it in a couple minutes, they're not going to hit it at all. Ah, missed him. It's the first one I've missed. The strikes are pretty obvious. They're not. They're taking it under pretty good. About the same size fish. No dinks today. I can almost say these are the same fish. Well, the first one was a lot different. Well, they've been all three different colors. About the same size though. The chop definitely helps. Getting bit quicker if there's a chop. Nope, he's gone. He was definitely the smallest. Still not. He's still over 12 inches though. 13. That one did not count. This one's a dink. He just yank that float under. Come here. Stop it. They're not running water. I mean, I said something about current earlier, and definitely not running water. Five o'clock. I will call you back, Mike. One more fish. Well, when I say one more fish, that's usually the kiss of death. So hopefully it won't be today. They're actually biting this jig really good. They were biting really good until I said one more fish. Oh, and it's got to be a dink. Come on. Well, fish is a fish. But it's not a good one to finish on, though. Trying to keep the float out in front of you where you can see it. All right. Up, hit it again. You just bounced it. Oh, he bounced it again. Come on. There, got him. Okay. He is big enough to end the video. He's putting on a show. Yep, just barely got him. The first 3 fish were really super pretty. He gone. That was fun. Appreciate you watching. We'll get out and do it again tomorrow. I'm not sure when the rain's supposed to come in, but we'll figure it out. See ya.